Hello, darlings. How are y'all doing? I am putting on lipstick. Shock la horror. How are we all doing? What's been happening in your really, really real world? Sophie! Give me a colour, chap. And how are you feeling today? Hey, honey. Everybody was really in the wars yesterday. I want to hear you're all doing thoroughly better now. Hump day is upon us. Oh, and I must twitch on the gibberish machine. Gibberish machine, come to me and feed me utter bullshit. It's away. Oh, yay! Do I look really dark? I know I need a new camera. I think I'm going to have to put it on my birthday Christmas list. Oh, no, that's the right one there. That's off and on. That's strange. Why are you not going? I'm getting less and less. Oh, that's a bit better. There's a lot of light behind me as well, isn't there? Hey, Tibbles! Welcome on in. Angel, how are you doing, my love? Welcome on in, everybody. Gary the Gargoyle says, pummel my pumpkins. Goodness gracious, we're straight in the dressy-uppy box. Sophie hasn't even told me what colour she wants. Let's have a nose, let's have a feel, we'll have a rummage. Let's start off with a good one. Apparently with all of them. But this is the one I had my hands on. I like my ram's horn. I do. I've got my little dangly bit at the front and it clashes with my glasses. And oh, random hair. How nice. There we go. It's quite apt actually because today I watched The Conjuring 3 and I rather look like, this feels like it's not sat on my head straight, but it looks straight. Isn't that weird? Hello, dears. Rattle, rattle, jewellery, jewellery. Yes, I watched The Conjuring 3 today, which is one I haven't seen before, which is really nice. I've had a couple of days off because I OD'd a little on Friday the 13th, and I wanted a bit of palate freshener, which was mainly Charlotte Dobre. But yes, here I am. I'm back in the game again. I need to have a good tot up actually and see what my number's up to. Excuse me, itchy nose. The other thing I've thought of, chaps, is on our 12-hour stream, which is a week Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. UK time. How about we finish, if we can get people together, we finish on like a group Phasmo session or something like that. Does that sound good? I think that might be quite fun. I thought it might be fun. Red, why am I not surprised? I should just turn it on to red anyway. I love the red. I'm not complaining. I do love the red. It feels like my webcam's sat funny. Does it look strange? If I jarred it, I had an incident. Darlings, I've had an incident. My, I don't know if you remember, but a while ago I was saying I was having some bother with my ergonomic keyboard. And Simp, the living legend, funded me a new ergonomic keyboard. But the other one was still working. It just wasn't living up to high pressure. So I had it on my secondary editing PC because then all I needed it for was shortcut keys and the occasional typing to answer messages on Discord. Well, my keys started jamming and I was getting, yesterday I was trying to type in the name of the stream and it just kept going beep, beep, literally. And then it wouldn't acknowledge the letter B when I tried to actually type it. It just played B when I didn't. Today, it finally bit the dust. It was a sad day. That keyboard got me through my degree. It's got me through loads of projects. My heart. So I've had to dig out my little clacky cheapo one. It's got delightful keyboards. It's got like old school keyboards. So like, let me just quickly. I do love using it. It's just I did like my ergonomic as well, but for editing purposes, it's actually perfect. So I'm not too disheartened, just a little bit kind of like, oh, it's finally died on me. But I think I've got my other ergonomic one sat pretty much how I need it. So actually, fingers crossed, we're all good. We're all good. Damn it. I was actually rather hoping I hadn't taken my meds. I'm going to have to turn the light down, I'm afraid. I know, I had it turned up for a whole few seconds, but yeah, feeling a bit headachy. I don't think I've drunk enough though, chaps. So just as we were about to start, I did run off and get myself a tumbler of water because, yeah, I don't think I've drunk enough the last couple of days. Oh, I swear, during my period, I desiccate inside. I am constantly pissing and obviously the bloods. So I'm kind of, by the end of my cycle, I'm kind of too terrified to drink because I literally one sip on the lips, 60 gallons out the cooch. So I always get like this. I had the first couple of days after my cycle is fully over, I'm like, I never pee. And then suddenly I'm just sort of like, headache. Is this a real headache? Is this a not enough water headache? Is this a I'm wearing horns headache? Who knows? I'll adjust that slightly and see if perhaps it is a horns headache. But there we go, my darlings. So I'm ever so pleased to have overshared with you immediately upon starting. I think I'm going to need to put some new batteries in some of these lights, my darlings. They're not bright enough for my kind of Halloween. Did I tell you? I can't remember if I told you. I'm going to tell you again because I'm a bit excited. My best friend and family are coming to visit. They're doing a bit of a working the country thing. So they're coming up to us via a couple of friends and then back home via, I can't remember what else they said they were going to do, but there's like a, I think it might be a Warcraft place, I'm not sure. But there's a thing on that they're going to go home via so the whole family can go together. So basically they're working their way up one side of the country, across to us and then back down again. And so, yes, so they're going to be with us Wednesday and Thursday next week. So I think they're going to be leaving midday Thursday. I'm trying to pin her down. She's still dotting whether people are available. So what I will probably do is instead of taking Friday off, as was suggested prior to me doing the 12-hour stream, is I'll take Wednesday off and have some yummy time with my mateys. And then do Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, and then I'll have Sunday, Monday off. Does that satisfy those who panic? See, this is the problem, Sophie. I get migraines because of my cycle. I get migraines because I get migraines, and I get migraines because I'm dehydrated. One way or another, I'm either pissing myself or I've got a headache or both. It's great. Love it. And as soon as I started drinking that water, my entire body just went, gimme, 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 like a petulant toddler. Oh, yes. But I have had a couple of cups of coffee, but they have been quite strong coffee, so I think they've been more grounds. More grounds than actual water. So, yeah. I do try to drink a lot, and I always try to drink some before I go to bed and some when I wake up when I'm taking my meds, before and after, if you catch my drift, so that my body's starting off and ending off with water as well. But yes, I know, I do need to drink more. I do. I also have cold legs. Do excuse me, I'm just going down here to turn on my heater. Actually, what I could do instead of having that on is put my granny blanket on. Let's stop wasting electricity, shall we? Got a really good deal. I don't know if you guys get this, but because Greg's the only earner in the house and I am disabled or have chronic illnesses, etc., I'm not really entirely sure how they like to qualify me other than pain in the arse. But we got this really good deal through Aeon for our electricity. And it meant that they're going to write off a chunk of our outstanding bills, because obviously it's all trundled up, hasn't it? And as long as we stay with them until the end of March, and we're paying less each month as well to offset the debts continuing to get bigger because of how much it's costing. So I suppose it's a bit of a loyalty thing, isn't it? But I don't know if it's government funded. But yeah, I would say to everybody, start having a look, especially if you're in the UK. Now's a good time to start having a look and seeing what special offers there are out there, because I was quite surprised when they first texted me about it. I didn't believe them, and I wasn't going to click a link to dial a number. And then I went to my email address, and there was an email from the official email, which I double checked twice before I did anything. And then I went on the website, and it was there, and I thought, well, third time's the charm, yoink, and I found them. But yeah, so do have a look, darlings. Oh, I can't wait to see them. Can't wait to get my hands on them. She's got a great rag. But yes, I cannot wait to see my darlings. I do miss them. And I think because my best friend works in a school, but her children go to another school, and that school, and then her partner works at the same school college complex, but he's in IT. I don't think he's director. Is he director or manager? I can't remember, but I think he definitely oversees the IT department. And because of that, during the school holidays, he is also busy because they're running everything in preparation for everybody coming back. So that's their busy time, is like in the summer and everything. So he doesn't get to take breaks with the kids at half term. She doesn't always get the same half term as her kids because of everything. So anyway, she's ended up having her half term crossing over with the kids. And I think her other half's just said, knickers to it, I'm going to take some time off. And that's why they're having this sudden, aha, let's go, yomp. So I'm really looking forward to seeing them, because it's all been a bit it's been a bit hectic. And I think our mate from America coming over kind of reminded us that maybe we all need to make a bit more of an effort, And normally me and Greg tend to be the ones that do a lot of the driving and going everywhere, because we don't have kids. We don't have to do it during half term. We don't have to be pinned down to anything. As long as we've got someone to look after the dogs or somewhere to put the dogs, we can trundle around a bit more easily. But since Greg's been working his new job, obviously he's not wanting to take lots of time off, because he doesn't have the flexibility to be able to support me that he used to. So it's kind of one of those things that I think it's a bit like having a kid, having me, because Greg does need to take time off when I'm ill. Or I have doctor's appointments or whatever. But anyway, yeah. But yes, I'm definitely going to have some time off with them on Wednesday. Once I hear back from them, if they are going to be staying like late into Thursday, then I might take Thursday off as well. But I'm going to see how we get on. But I still plan on doing some spooky stuff next week, some spooky things and things. Going to try Poppy Playtime, which is one that was recommended to me. We might do a Phasmophobia, might see if anybody wants to join in. And I definitely would like to do a Phasmophobia at the end of stream on Saturday. Brain farted out of existence. Well, bless you, Sophie. I try to work hard, but most of the time is spent running around trying to find what I think I need to do something. I'm very ADHD addled at the moment. I'm getting quite annoyed with myself. I feel like I'm blaming it every 5 seconds, but I really am struggling at the moment. I'm going to speak to the doctor about those vitamin B12 tablets, that injections. I really think I need to get back on with those. And seeing as my doctor is a lot nearer now, it's a lot more practical, so we'll get that sorted. Don't worry, Sophie, my love. Real life has to real life. Don't you worry. Oh, sore nose. Yes, really dribbly nose, really dribbly nose. I think it's the change of season. My nose likes to be involved in all seasonal and atmospheric things. We know this. So today, what have I been up to today? What have you been up to today, darlings? What have you been doing? What's been happening? What's going on? I need to know. I watched The Conjuring 3. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Better than the second one, I thought. So I definitely go 1, 3, 2 in my order of likey. I didn't get a chance to rewatch Conjuring 1 and 2 because they weren't on Netflix and I couldn't be bothered to look. I'm a little bit annoyed. I am sure that the Pope's Exorcist was showing on my Apple TV Plus. But when I went into it on the website, I couldn't see it at all. But I'm sure on my phone it was showing as there. So I might have to have another look on my phone and just see whether I've got full access on the website as well as I have on my phone. Or if it was maybe just a trailer and I misunderstood. Could have been a trailer, couldn't it? Could have been. So that had been my plan. I was going to try and watch that. But as that was not available, this fitted much better when I had it on a hat 12 foot above my head, didn't it? But yes, so I watched Conjuring 3, really thoroughly enjoyed it. Different flavour to the first two, which I thought was good because the second one came out like a repeat of the first one. It felt a bit lazy in places. But I would definitely watch them again. So I'm sort of thinking, God, itchy bits. I'm sort of thinking either Paranormal Activity or Nightmare on Elm Street will be my next little jag. I haven't decided yet. I do like to sit and watch the Paranormal Activities, whereas I do tend to watch horror movies when I'm doing stuff, which is why I tend to watch the same ones each time. Oh, I still need to watch Halloween 2. Rob Zombie version as well. I'd end to watch that last night and it wasn't practical. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys saw, I put a picture up really late last night in Floof Spot or Random Photos, one of the two. Last night I made dinner and I could not get the top to brown. The oven was hot when I put it in. It's a naff oven. It was the cheapest one he could buy when he realised the old oven was broken. Anyway, so I couldn't get it to crisp over the top. It had breadcrumbs and cheese on top of the tuna pasta bake. And it was in there so long that the tuna pasta bake ended up being dry as fuck. But at least I finally got a bit of a crust on the top. So I finally sat down to eat. And Creature had laid down on the sofa and sort of spread out. So he was going behind me. And I couldn't be bothered to move him. So I just nudged my bum over the edge and ended up sitting on the floor. And I was going to do some colouring in, lean on the coffee table and colour in. And then I just sort of thought, you know what, knickers to it. I'm going to crochet. So I grabbed my crochet from the chair just across from where I normally sit. And as I pulled it over me to start, because it's a huge blanket I'm making, as I pulled it over me, Creature jumped down and immediately laid on top of the blanket between my legs and put his head on my leg and cuddled up to me. It was so cute! Little shit, I sat on the floor because of him. But there you go. So it was a really cute picture. I've got a couple of cute pictures. One with his head over my leg. And then one with him curled up like a tiny little lozenge. He's a gorgy boy. But yes, I must admit to being a tiny bit frustrated. But at least I was nice and warm from my blanket. I will finish it, I swear to goodness. But really today has been quite quiet. Edited a video which is currently exporting, which sounds an awful lot more dramatic than being embiggened and taking up far too much space on my PC. And that was about it, really. Nothing exciting to report. Oh, and I made meatballs for dinner. What are you having for dinner? But yeah, I've made meatballs, which will do us 2 meals. So that's Friday's meal taken care of. So what was I doing tomorrow? Oh, I must get some chicken out. I'm doing chicken, mushroom and bacon pasta, I think. Just use some Philadelphia or something to make a sauce and whip it all up. It should be really quick. Oh, Greg gets the barbecue chicken. That's the one which has got whole rashers of bacon on top, hasn't it? He likes that one. where we are, a lot of the meats are quite spicy, so he does like a meat feast, but he doesn't like chili beef and spicy whatever. And around here they do tend to run high on the spices, so he stopped buying their like meat ones, and he just sticks to the barbecue chicken. But yeah, we had pizza on Sunday, wasn't it? We had pizza, yeah. I had the veg one because you get big chunks of vegetables. It's like, veggie chunks. That's what veggie chunks sound like, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that reminds me, I will quickly pop in because we downloaded a bit of CC yesterday and I totally forgot to move it over before we started playing. And it did include the artwork for... Or maybe I did move it over. Did I do it at the end of stream? Let me check. But it was the tattoo for Angel. Let's go back in. Date modified. Oh, that's strange. Did I not get it in the end? I say, how picky hoolier. Let me jump in and quickly see if I can find it again. Gibberish coming up in waves on the CC right now, by the way. Have to love the rubbish it comes up with. CC, Angel, Owl, Tattoo. I always remember when they first showed his tattoo. That I couldn't get what it was. I never could I always looked at it and I was just sort of like, what is that? It never occurred to me an owl, and I don't know why he would have an owl. Oh! Hey, Hub, how you doing, sausage? You don't like bacon? Do you ask for the pizza without the bacon? Oh, Hub, you capsed. In the meantime, we have Brown. Brown is cola or bacon, funnily enough. Oh, my goodness. It's cola. What do you do with the bacon? I mean, it's the thinnest bacon you'll ever see. It has to be said. But I suppose if they do thick bacon on it, it's not going to crispen up, is it? Okay, I found it. I wonder if, for some reason, it didn't download. Here we go. Right. 9 day. Yeah, let's see. I will try and download it again. But yes, I just think it's the weirdest tattoo. And I don't see an owl in it. Let me just get a main picture of Angels, Owl, Tattoo, Vampire Slayer. So, let me quickly show you what I mean. I don't think it looks like an owl. It's heavily stylised, I admit. I don't know if it's a symbol or something. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. I liked the first one. I haven't seen the second one, Harb. But I quite enjoyed the first one. Anyway. I have downloaded it again. So I should be able to get that in for tomorrow, because we're going to be doing a bit of violence tomorrow. Oh. Oh, gosh. I am flicking coffee everywhere. I'm a crazy lump. Yeah, it's quite sweet, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Hang on. What's wrong? What is rattling here? Oh! It must be a magnet under the keyboard. There's the pen I lost. It must have got stuck underneath. That was what was rattling when I was trying to move it. Daft tart. I'm a daft tart. What can I say? Right. Okay then. Now. So today we're going to do a bit of restaurant action with our goth Barbie. So that's kind of the plan of attack for today. If this head doesn't feck off, it might be a quieter stream. So I'm kind of like, we'll play it by ear, I believe. Play it by ear. There we go. Really? Oh, what was I going to do there? Oh, don't you hate it? I was quickly going to do something. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Have you watched the Conjuring films, Harb? I don't know if that's like kind of a bit too jumpy for you, but I just watched The Conjuring 3 today, which has been out for a while. It's on Netflix, and I really enjoyed it, so I thought I'd share. They're very good films. Very good. Based around true stories. I'm always a bit dubious. What can I say? I read one of his books, or yeah, one of his books at least, and it had just loads of short stories with no final resolution. So many of the stories just ended with, and we never got to the bottom of it, or we were never able to stop this haunting and it just calmed down, or whatever, you know, and you just sort of like, okay, right. Do I demand too much? Perhaps I do. I was suggesting maybe doing it for the last couple of hours of the stream a week Saturday, because I'm doing my 12-hour stream a week Saturday, the 28th. And I was thinking, you know, maybe the last couple of hours we could do Phasmophobia if you're up for it. I don't know if you're busy that night, but if you are free, you are very much welcome to join us. I'll see if anyone else is up for a go. Sorry, I'm just quickly looking for something. Oh, that would explain it. Yeah, I meant to put leather coat and I put lather coat, which is going to take us in a very strange place. I mean, to be fair, I'm in Sims Resource, so it was quite literally just giving me bubbles. Which is terribly wholesome. Oh my goodness. Leather coats. Coat? Quite literally put leather coat in and you've given me jackets but no coats. I got lipstick on my teeth. Lipstick on your collar. Told a tale on you. What a pain. What a pain. What a pain. Bet your bottom dollar. Oh. That's not what I'm looking for, but it might do for Buffy. Oh, is that a dress, though? I'm sorry, you've got no idea what I'm doing, have you? I'm so sorry. I'm going to take this off, though. Oh, a steak! Oh, but didn't we think it might be... Mind you, I still might be able to get a steak, mightn't I? If I can get a steak separately from the extreme violence mod, that would be handy. There we go. Steak. Staked sapling. Bedroom elegant logs. It's a bit too wholesome, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Buffy, steak, CC. Oh, it's Mr. Stabby. Oh, Mr. Pointy, that was it. Oh my goodness, on Etsy they've got a full-size Mr. Pointy prop replica steak. Let's try putting Sims 4 in, that might make it a bit easier, eh? Got Buffy hair set, Buffy set extra content. Let's see what we have there. Highlights, hair, ombre. Okay, some more hairstyles. I'm not happy with my Buffy hair, so I'm not upset about that. Okay. You have to watch on catch up, so. Oh, it would be fun to have you there, Harb. It was a good laugh. What's that, puppy? Sorry, I just yelled at you there, didn't I? I meant to yell over my shoulder.
Well, hello there.
Hello there. Q-Tamsin, welcome on in, my dear. Thank you so much for the follow. We are currently looking to try and find a steak CC. Let's have a look here. No, that's not letting me see anything. Fair enough. Lipstick color. absolutely no idea why I have got that song stuck on my head, but I've got an awful feeling it's sticking around for life, you know. Cool, there's some more clothes that are Buffy related, so that's good. Right, okay, it's not coming up with much in the lines of steaks, bizarrely. Oh gosh, I forgot the storms were supposed to be coming tonight. Babette is on her way. Hey Tamsin, thank you so much for joining us, my love. And yes, there is a Discord. Do please feel free to join us, and please bring us your floof pics as well. Bit of a floof tax situation, I'm afraid, if I'm honest. Oh, right. I am not finding much here. Let me try Pinterest. Pinterest is sometimes good, isn't it? Buffy the Vampire Slayer CC Sims 4. I'm probably going to end up with pages and pages. Oh my goodness, there's a quiz. There's a quiz! Buffy the Vampire Slayer quiz. Buffy is an American youth TV series. We'll ask you 20 questions about Buffy the Vampire Slayer. There are many possible answers. You must choose only one. Answer all the questions and we'll find out how well you know. Do you want to join in, guys? Shall we do this? Sounds like a laugh, doesn't it? There we go. Excuse me, let me just quickly... Oh, don't do that, dear. Just wanted to make sure you guys could see. Hey, Kylie, welcome on in, darling. Oh my goodness, yes, you're finding out some really bizarre little facts there, Harb. Okay then, let me go ahead. Oh, go away. Here we are. Towards the beginning of Welcome to the Hellmouth, who is the person that Xander so very much wanted to see at the moment? Toward the beginning of Welcome to the Hellmouth, who is the person that Xander so very much wanted to see at that moment? Was it Jessie or Willow? Did he want Willow to do his homework? Because I'm sure he appears walking with Jessie, doesn't he? Oh, this is a tricky question. I think it's Willow. I think he wanted her to do his homework for him. I don't know if that means I got it right, but let's go to the next one. I hope so. Yay! Read more. Xander is skateboarding at school but can't stop. He sees Buffy and stares at her. He then runs into the railing of the stairs. Then Willow walks up to him and he responds with this. Cool. Okay. What song is Buffy singing when she's under a spell in Witch? Macho man. Macho, macho man. I've got to be a macho man. Yay! Hey, Peking Duck, how you doing? Simp! A simp, you are never my problem, sweetheart. You are all kinds of awesomeness. We're doing a Buffy quiz. Well, I'm doing it. You're laughing at me. I always remember that bit where she's singing that. Amy's mom put a spell on Buffy because Buffy made it into a higher position on the cheerleading team. It made her act really hyper but slowly get very sick. She sang this song while under the spell. I'm okay, bit headachy, but I'm going to see how it goes. Okay. Let's see. Continue. There we go. How many times do Buffy and Angel kiss in the episode Angel? My gut reaction to that is never, but I'm trying to remember which episode Angel was. It's like, if they did kiss, I think it was only once. You don't? Oh, simp, you're missing out. My brother and his missus did a mastermind challenge one year for everybody at the farm. There were about 30 of us there, and I'd say probably about 10 of us took part. And I did Buffy as my specialist subject. And my mum did Friends, and my mate Shelley she did Star Trek. Yeah, it was just a really good laugh. Oh, it was so much fun. So yeah. No, that's a different one. I think Angel is like midway through. I think it's where we learn a bit more about him. Trying to remember, because it's Welcome to the Hellmouth is the pilot, then Welcome to the Hellmouth, isn't it? So, yeah, I'm kind of thinking they don't. I wonder if she just kisses him on the cheek or something. Let's go with never. Let's see. No! 2! Oh my goodness, I am so wrong. They kiss in Buffy's bedroom and Angel turns away. And then he turns back in his vamp face. It's that episode. Oh, there you go. Oh, and then they snog again at the end when she realises he's good. There you go. Right, let's see. What colour paint did Buffy mention that Sheila went to find in School Hard? Ooh, these are really hard questions, right? School Hard is where her mum goes to school, isn't it? For Parents' Night. And Buffy and the other genuinely bad girl of the school have to do... I want to say teal, just because teal's funny. Don't you think teal's a fun word? It's like it doesn't finish. It's like teal. Vero! Do a random guess for me. I could hear Buffy saying any of them, but I fancy teal for some reason. I'm going to go teal. I'll take it on the chin if I'm wrong again. Yay! Buffy and Sheila were assigned to host parent-teacher night. That was the phrase I was looking for. Sheila never showed up to help paint the sign. She came in when Principal Snyder was standing there, and Buffy asked, was there no teal in the art room? There you go. I just thought Ruby was too obvious, like Ruby Red, Blood. Do you know what I mean? That's the only reason I didn't go Ruby. What does Drusilla pour on Angel's chest in What's My Line Part 2? It's hot wax, isn't it? I'm sure it's hot wax. I'm convinced. I'm going to press hot wax before I change my mind. I'm sure it's hot wax. No! Holy water. Oh, I thought she was having more fun than that. Oh my goodness. I thought she just burnt him. Oh my goodness. Is it Greenlee? Oh, go fish. That's one of those episodes that I don't always think to watch. Oh, the wax would be hot. Is it Nurse Greenlee? This is going to have to be a 50-50. False? Let's go false then. My gut reaction was it wasn't Greenlee, but... No, it was. I'm not doing very well at all. She's a nurse at Sunnydale High. She was eaten by the fish monsters in this episode. Gotta love someone getting eaten by fish monsters. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Where is the mask from that Joyce has in Dead Man's Party? Ooh. Chile, I reckon. Or is Chile where the girl is from? The desiccated girl. That has the hots for Xander. And he teaches her how to eat Twinkies. Is she from Chile? The Inca mummy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, the Inca mummy. The Incans were part of Chile, weren't they? Let's go Nigerian. Hey! High five, Simp! Mark's from Nigeria. Joyce gets it from the art gallery. She doesn't know what it can do. Oh my goodness. What is a test called that Buffy may take as a rite of passage when she turns 18? Bunch of crapium, ridiculous, crucium momentum, and Expelliarmus. Well, I think I know which one it might be. I think it might be C. What do you reckon? Why are the other ones not as easy as that? Which it turned out to be ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Yay! Cruciamentum. A rite of passage test all slayers may take when they reach the age of 18. It is to prove how good their instinctual skills are and how well they use their resources. Given that A, they don't normally last that long, and B, there's only ever one slayer born into a generation, yada yada, what's the point? Seriously? I'm not angry at the storytellers about this, I'm angry at the Watchers Council. Trying to make rules for themselves. Oh, I love Mr. Trick. He's in two of my favourite things, Buffy and Grosse Point Blank. I love him. So, who saves Buffy from Mr. Trick in Consequences? Faith, Xander, Angel or Willow? Now, Mr. Trick is in the third series with the mayor, isn't he? So Faith appears in that series. Angel returns in that series. Or is Angel returning? Yeah, Angel returns in 3. Faith is. Sandra and Will are always there. Clinkies! I'm happy to go with Faith. Yay! Well done, Simp! Here we go. So, Faith is on a boat trying to flee the country. Buffy arrives to try and stop Faith. Mr. Trick and his henchmen ambush them. Buffy gets knocked out and Faith is alone against the vampires. As Buffy starts to get up, Mr. Trick tries to bite her, but Faith stakes him from behind. What is the demon's name that fellow demons summon in living conditions? Jackson, D'Hoffrun, Clem, Tapperich. Now, D'Hoffrun is the little Diddy one, isn't it? And Clem is Spike's mate. And isn't D'Hoffrun in a Buffy one? Buffy. Oh, of course it's a Buffy one. A Halloween one even. I reckon. Oh, or is D'Hoffrun the one? Oh no, D'Hoffrun could be the snake. Couldn't it? Is D'Hoffrun the snake? Tapperich. Fuck it, it's the one I haven't chosen, isn't it? Let's do it. Excellent. Oh, completely not the one I was thinking of. Okay. Buffy's not getting along with her roommate Kathy. It turns out that Kathy is a demon. Some fellow demons summon her father, possibly their leader. His name is Tapperich and is played by actor Roger Morrissey. Morrissey has guest starred on The X-Files and Xena as well. A little bit of knowledge there. Well done, Sophie. High five to you too. Yay! What goddess was Willow planning to conjure in Goodbye, Iowa? Artemis, Hecate, Thespia or Diana? She's always calling on Hecate, isn't she? Goodbye, Iowa. That's towards the end of season 4, isn't it? I just remember this because at the end of it, she stands up and gives an inspirational, like, kind of vengeful speech. And then she said, that would have been much more dynamic if I wasn't wearing my happy sushi pajamas. And anyway, Thespia's calling to me. So, pretty much not what anybody's saying. I mean, maybe it is Hecate again. Let's go Hecate, let's see. No! Thespia, well, bugger me sideways. Willow went over to Tara's place to try and do a spell. The spell would conjure the goddess Thespia and would locate any demonic energy in the town. And that's important because at the time, Tara thought she was a demon. She'd been brought up to believe she was a demon. And so she knocked it. She made it so that the spell didn't work because she thought she'd be discovered as a demon. Bless her. Ain't it always the way? What does Buffy call Riley in New Moon Rising when he was being insensitive about Oz and Willow's relationship? Thick, dense, bigot, prejudice. Dense, I reckon. Who do you think, guys? I don't remember her being quite so... I could be wrong. I think thick is too much of a UK term, isn't it? I'm going to go thick. Because it's Willow and Oz's relationship she's talking about, not Willow and Tara. Oh, bigger. Oh, maybe it's because he knew Oz was a werewolf. Maybe that's why. Yeah. I was thinking he didn't know that Oz was a werewolf. I forgot. Oh, I'm an idiot. Right. What is this demon's name in The Replacement? Well, no, that's not going to be Tapperich, is it? Oh, unless it is, but with no hood. Toth, Hooten, Perplexia. I don't think it's the first two. Is Toth the one that gives him the diseases from the Shumath tribe? I think it's C or D. What do you reckon? Let's go with Toth. Brazilian bum cream? Holy hell. Yay, we all got it right. Yay! Toth. The demon's name is Toth. He uses a device, the Ferulia Gemina, forged in his own pain to try and split the slayer into two parts. He eats Xander instead, making a desperate Xander and a confident Xander. Willow spells the two Xanders together at the end. Michael Bailey Smith played Toth. He played several different demons on Charmed as well. Fun fact, the two sides of Xander, when they were on screen together, were played by the actor who played Xander and his twin brother. So there you go. So it wasn't any false lens trickery. They literally were just twins looking at each other. Yeah. It's quite a cute episode, that one. The troll's name in triangle is Olaf. True or false? Was it Olaf? Ooh. Hi, Winter. Oh, that sucks balls, baby. Which film, by the way? Which film am I avoiding? We reckon that's true.
Audacity.
It is the audacity, darling. How very dare they do that to Winter. Yeah, let's go true. Darkest Minds. Darkest Minds. Doesn't ring a bell. Hang on a second. Darkest Minds. Oh, right. Okay. I have not seen it. Sounds quite hardcore, though. Get it off your chest, love. Hey, Cece. Get it off your chest, darling. We're all movie and book buffs around here, so... Yay, it was correct! Olaf is freed from his crystal when Anya messes up a spell that Willow was trying to do. It turns out that Anya dated Olaf when she was a human named Ord. He cheated on her and she turned him into a troll. Aww. Bunnies! Bunnies, it must be bunnies! What is Buffy's gift? Death. Was it death? It takes a lot of hard work and focus to turn people into trolls, but I think it's very worthwhile in the long run. Cool. I'm going to go with death. I'm also going to pick up some of the crumbs I've just thrown everywhere from this mince pie. Yay! Buffy found out that death is a gift. She found this out from the first Slayer in Intervention. What is the side effect of Buffy's resurrection spell called? Side effectimus. Thaw it out, sis. Thalmogenesis. Jacked upness. Gonna go see. Oh, Angel! At least you didn't wait till I finished eating it. Oh, fuck stakes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a cherry or chili moment. Here we go. Cherry, cherry, cherry. Cherry, cherry, cherry. Absolutely. I think they chuck these ones in so people are doing really badly, they can get something out of it. Thalmogenesis is an effect of the spell to raise Buffy from the dead. A demon hitchhiker comes back with Buffy. This also occurs in the Angel episode The Price. What did Dawn give Buffy for her birthday in Older and Farther Away? That was a leather jacket, wasn't it? Or was it a new shirt? Was it a leather jacket but she stole it and it still had the tag in it? I think it might have been. Let's go for leather jacket. I'm sure it was leather jacket. Yay! Oh. Dawn gave Buffy a stolen leather jacket. Xander gave her the weapons cabinet. I remember that. Quite sweet.
Gary the Gargoyle says, pummel my pumpkins.
Well, I'll pummel all pumpkins when it comes down to it. I will not forgive or forget. I will pummel. I'm going to bypass that because it's one of the smelly ones. And oh, I wore that yesterday. I can't keep wearing my punicorn. Although I do love my punicorn. God, is everything knotted together here? Everything I'm picking is either from yesterday or is a smelly. There we go. That's more the vibe. And it's my red bat's wings to match my red background. And my red Slayer top. Oh, I've got a Slayer top on. I didn't even think. It's Slay the band, not Slay the killer. Okay. Okay. Oh, creepy. And in no way stolen for several James Wan demons. What is the skin-eating demon's name in Same Time, Same Place? Is it Gal or Firel? Enjoy your luck there, pump peeking. Could be Carl. Might have been his first name. Doesn't say what breed, what make of demon he is. There's so many of these demons that are just treated as individuals. Yet surely there must be several. There can't just be one. So you reckon a Gal or a Gnarl? So basically what we're saying is we don't think it's Carl. It's going to be Carl, isn't it? Okay, let's have a look. Gal, Gnarl. I'm going to go with a Gnarl demon. Yay! We got there, guys. High fives all round. Paralyzes them and then eats their skin strip by strip. Didn't he get Willow? What is the name of Oracle in Showtime? Botox's eye. Baljox's eye. Braxton's eye. Bexus's eye. It's Beljox's eye, isn't it? Seem to remember him slicing into her very pretty midriff. And I felt very sorry for her. Do you imagine if it was Carlo Simp? I think it's Baljox's eye. I'm really quite confident, which means it's not, isn't it? No! No, you can't do that! Please, no! Yay! It was Baljox's. They go to visit the Oracle for info on how to kill the first. And he says you're fucked. It's great. Great scene. What's the name of the girl that Caleb severely hurts in the beginning of the episode Dirty Girls? Shelley, Sharon, Shannon or Shania? I'm thinking it's either Shelley or Shannon. Karen? Oh, my leg is hurting today. Really hurting. Shelby. It should be a Shelby. I like the name Shelby. Very poorly associated with strange fluffy creatures now. You reckon Shelley? Let's go Shelley then. Totes comes up as Shania. It was Shannon! Shannon is being chased by bringers. A guy stops his truck and picks her up. He seems nice, only to later brand her, stab her, and throw her out the truck. Faith and Willow find her injured on the road. Okay then. Oh God, that's an awful outfit. We got 14 out of 20. That was a very tricky one, actually, I have to say. Very tricky. Oh, that was fun. I do love a quiz. I can't resist a quiz. We actually were on Pinterest looking for Buffy steak CC, but, you know, I've ended up with lots and lots of... not what I'm looking for. Let's see, anything else on Pinterest? There are so many quizzes for Buffy, honest to Betsy. Oh, what's this? See, every time I think I've found some downloads, the problem is that what they actually are people that have made their own and are uploading them, you know, which is all well and good, but really I want to make my own. Lipstick on you. Oh, it's still there. Oh, look at this one. Oh, let's see if this loads. Oh, I don't know if it's going to load. Oh, that's a pity. That will look funny. It was called 16 Personality Types as Buffy the Vampire Slayer Characters. Oh, but it's not loading, so it must be too old by now. Oh, jeez. Ew. Oh, stunt doubles. There were 3 men stood there looking exactly like Tom Cruise, and it gave me the heebie-jeebies, but they must be his stunt doubles. No, nothing for stakes, I'm afraid. We're just going to have to use the one in the violence mod. I wonder if you can separate it. Oh, there's a BuzzFeed one here. Which supernatural being are you? Let's see if that one's still active. Oh, go on. Let's do this one. Sorry, can't resist them. I can't resist them. Okay. Let's see. How would your friends describe you? What friends? Not really social, maybe? I don't know if they'd say weirdo. I am a little on the odd side, but then so are many of my friends. I hope funny. I hope funny. Let's go funny. What's my hobby? Reading, writing, dancing, watching movies, drawing, being with friends, eating, sports, going out alone. Could I pick a few? Let's go watching movies, because I suppose that's what I do the most. Okay, let's see. What year were you born? Yeah, earlier than that. Choose a place to live forever. My home, Paris, Las Vegas, Beacon Hills, Mystic Falls, Smallville, Central City, Star City, Metropolis. Just my home out of that choice. Jesus. Seriously? There we go. Something to eat. Burger, fries, donuts, fruit, ice cream, sandwich, cereal, salad or fruit. Well, I kind of like all of them. Probably a sandwich. God, how boring am I? But you can do so much with sandwiches. My sandwiches aren't boring. Lastly, what do you want out of life? Power, knowledge, happiness, success, harmony, fun, excitement, passion, or love? Ooh. 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 Knowledge. I'm a vampire! Ruled by your thirst, and with the night as your mistress, you're a vampire. You feed off the energy of other people and are actually quite empathic when you try. You can come off as a bit cold to people, but you just have to warm up to them. You love the finer things in life and have the charm and patience to wait until you get absolutely everything you want. There you go. Oh, cool. Let me have a quick look at the Discord. Lipstick on your collar, told it day on you. Yes, I was looking at that yesterday or the day before. But it's a proper change your gameplay one, which is why, funnily enough, I wanted to finish doing the Buffy set, because I thought we could do that at some point later on. But yes, thank you, Sim, because at least now I know I've got it somewhere I can find it, because I didn't bookmark it because I'm a tit. So thank you, darling. What a legend. What a legend you is. You look after me, darling. Let's see. Have they got any horror movie quizzes? Lipstick on your collar makes me want to hit myself. Oh, what villain are you when you're angry? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have to do this one. I promise you at some point I will do something that like what we're supposed to be here for, but you know. Okay. What feeling are you like when you're angry? Let's start. This is where we begin our villainous journey. Are you prepared? How villainous are we talking? Sounds fun to me. Yes, with a knife in hand. Why was I just thinking I could use some new minions? I'm not too sure. Sounds like fun to me. Firstly, we need to choose an evil weapon from this overly creepy shack. Pick whichever one you like the most. Dark magic, two bare hands, knife or pistol. I'm going to go dark magic. Pick one word to be forever connected with. Manipulation, domination, insanity, death, murder, darkness. I don't want to be angel of death or queen of darkness. I think darkness. I don't want to have to be killing all the time. Now, every villain needs a signature. What will yours be? The everything sign? The look? The ugly? Or the laughter? Oh my goodness, I was totally going to say the look, because I give Greg the look all the time, but with that cackle I'm going to have to go the laughter, aren't I? Dibbles! We're at the villain real estate office. Choose your evil layer. Cave, asylum, disguised as a regular house. Oh yeah, disguised as a regular house. Although the asylum would give me plenty of rooms to put my books. Welcome to the sensitive baby sector. Which baby has the best evil face? I think that first one looks evil. Oh, hang on, there's more. Again, I like the first one, I think. Oh, it's Superman's son. He's lost. Should we help him? Kill it while he's gone. Let's help. I mean, he's a kid, I guess. Pretend you didn't hear my question. Couldn't I just kidnap it and bring it up as my own child and then use its superpowers against his father? Not an option. Can I help myself? Pretend I didn't hear your question. Batman came from nowhere. He's not happy about us being near Superman's son. What should we do? Destroy him? Leave now. Destroy him. I like Batman, but you know. Running into Batman has worked out my appetite. What should we eat? Nourishment is for the weak. A unicorn, steak, or a human? Well, just go for a steak, mate. You don't have to make it difficult, do you? Well, congratulations. You've done so well that we're going to offer you a job at Villain University. What would you like to teach? Magic and murder, quantum physical combat, the art of trickery, advanced torture mechanics, psychological warfare, principles of manipulation. It's a choice between magic and murder and psychological warfare. Oh, let's go magic and murder. Here we go. What will it be? Oh, fucking Voldemort. Of course, I kept picking magic. What a tit. Okay. Let's have a look. Horror movie quizzes. Never-ending horror movie simulation? I don't think so. "33 horror movie trivia questions and answers." Here we go. Let's see how we get on, peeps. And then we really must do something constructive. From this genre's truly chilling behind-the-scenes backstories to the most famous on-screen frights, let's find out if you're brave enough to make it through the 5 spooky rounds of this horror movie trivia challenge. Thrill with fear! With adrenaline-pumping scenes, jump scares, and out-and-out creepy scenes, horror movies appear to be the oddest aspects of humanity. Some of us like to be creeped out, unnerved, and terrified within the comfort of our own homes with popcorn. Over the years, we've witnessed this strange and spooky and terrifying, all tied up in a blockbuster movie. Let's go! Do I click let's go? Is that what I do? What's happening? General horror movie questions and answers. Where is the start button? They've made me read stuff. And now I want to start playing. Oh, here we go. Got ya. So, first round of this horror movie trivia, I've devised a random collection of questions that will hopefully include horror movie trivia about your favourite movie, and remind you of those long forgotten too. Do you like scary movies? What horror movie is cited as the scariest movie of all time? It will scar you for life and leave you haunted by the effects. By IMDb. Do you reckon The Exorcist? Maybe? Mouldy snort. Sophie's up for anything that involves learning evil. Oh, I reckon The Exorcist, but it could be I'm very out of date. Anybody else? Probably jump scare. I'm going to click on it and something's going to come screaming at me. The Exorcist! Yay! What is the first ever horror movie? Is it something like Nosferatu? Or maybe it's a Dracula one? It's more fun when there are options, isn't it? Let's have a look, shall we? House of the Devil. Well, there you go. Which horror movie begins with 5 friends heading out to rural Texas to visit the grave of a grandfather? Bear with me a second, guys. sorry. Sometimes things just get a little frustrating. There we go. Right. Hey, Nacelia. I was thinking Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but the word Texas is in there, so I wondered if that was a bit obvious. Let's have a look. Oh, it is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What colour is present in almost every shot of The Shining? There's a lot of red, isn't there? I'm trying to think. I like something like brown, but it was the 70s. I'd have said red, but I think I might be wrong. Oh, he's red! Yay! Scream is a horror slasher franchise that includes 5 movies. What year was the first movie released? Is it like 2002, something like that? Oh, bless your heart. Well, you're still better off getting it, my darling, even if you do feel grumpy grots right now. Was it that early? Good grief. I thought I went and saw the original Scream at the cinema, but I don't remember seeing it. Not with the people I think I remember seeing it with, if you know what I mean. The story for Final Destination was actually an abandoned idea for an episode of which TV show? I want to say it's something like the X-Files, but I'm sure I've read this somewhere before. But I can't remember. Oh, bless you, Nacelia. You take it easy, babes. Well, let's say X-Files. Hey! In which horror movie will you hear the iconic line, "Here's Johnny"? Here's a hint. Unless it was said in another one, but yeah, The Shining. The Academy Awards have been running for more than 90 years and given horror movies 3,000 possible Oscar wins. But how many Oscars has this genre actually won? I don't know, because I could imagine horror movies winning a lot of the backgroundy Oscars. Oh, Simp! Oh, bless you, darling. Thank you, but you are naughty, dear. You really are a naughty one. But thank you nonetheless. Yeah, I'd say something like that, Sophie. It's got to be a low answer, but not like completely zero. Yeah, let's go with 20. 18. Oh, that's shocking, isn't it? Oh, bollocks, I forgot to bring my teaspoon up. Okay, let's take a rough guesstimate using the lid. Rough guesstimate using lid. Right. Pen. Right. I'll stir with pen.
Coffee, 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 coffee.
Clinky, clinky, clinky.
Coffee.
Coffee. Right. Which horror movie was the real launch for the acting career of Hollywood legend Johnny Depp? And if you don't know this, then what are you doing here? I mentioned it earlier as the next lot of films I'm going to watch. Correct, Nacelia. It's A Nightmare on Elm Street. He's the guy that gets exploded onto his ceiling from his bed in the first film. Love it. Yeah, I was saying earlier, Nacelia, that I watched The Conjuring 3 today, but I'm in the mood for Old Familiar again. So I'm thinking of either doing Nightmare on Elm Street series or doing Paranormal Activity series. But I think I'm probably going to go Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay then, which 1999 supernatural horror movie took only 8 days to shoot? I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this one. I'd say Sleepy Hollow is gothic horror, isn't it? I think it's horror in the classic sense of horror, rather than the kill all the teenagers style. Yeah, that's what I think it is, Sophie. Yay! Which paranormal horror movie is often cited as one of the most profitable movies of all time? See, now I would have said Blair Witch. So if it's not Blair Witch, I'm not sure. I think it's 2 Blair Witches back to back. I had a very strange and different childhood to many people. And I was up all night watching movies from a very young age. Let's see. Oh, Paranormal Activity! I just mentioned that as well! Okay, come on, guys. What's the famous quote from Sixth Sense? Oh, you should, Simp. It's a wonderful film. Way! I think you got it. Yay! Which modern horror movie is described by MovieWeb to magnify racism on a very deep level? Now, I'm going to say this is a movie I haven't seen yet, which is Get Out. And say, yep, agree with you completely. Yeah. Best and worst horror movies trivia questions. Round 2 of this horror movie trivia will look at some of the best and worst horror movies of all time according to studies, surveys and science. Here we go. What movie do review website Rotten Tomatoes have as its #1 best horror movie of all time with the intro, Hitchcock didn't just create modern horror, he validated it? Well, that's got to be Psycho then, huh? I can't think of any of his other films that I would qualify on that level. Cool. We are in agreement. Psycho. One of my most favourite films ever. A film I saw when I was apparently way too young. Which horror movie is frequently regarded as one of the worst ever created, with even the New Yorker describing it as one of the strangest and worst things to come out in the last 25 years? I wonder, because I don't know when this quiz was put up, but I wonder if this is like a double bluff and it's actually something like Blair Witch. The Nun, is it that bad? Oh, let's see, let's see. The Happening. Is The Happening supposed to be a horror movie? Allow me to Google, because maybe I'm thinking of the wrong film. Oh, I didn't realise The Happening was supposed to be a horror movie. Well, according to this, it's a thriller. Well, I would argue with that. Oh, right. Oh, my head. Okay, which 1931 movie has a 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes and is said to still be unnerving to this day? So 1931 is when some of the classic horror movies started coming out. So you're talking Frankenstein, talking Dracula. So that's where I would lean towards. I think Dracula would be my guess. Enjoy your lurk, Celia, my love. Let's go for it. Oh, choice of two, Frankenstein. Do you know, I've not seen Frankenstein all the way through, but I really enjoy the book and would really recommend reading it. In a Rotten Tomatoes survey of the scariest movies ever, which popular film won by a mile, receiving 19% of all votes? So it's a popular film. Oh my goodness. This could be anything. Paranormal Activity could be up there. I think it's a brilliant movie. I love the whole franchise, to be honest. Fourth one's really good. Okay, let's see. Was it Paranormal Activity? Oh, The Exorcist. Well, it is a classic. I haven't watched that yet either. Must do that. Okay, which horror movie is the highest grossing of all time with a profit of 701 million worldwide? That's got to be Blair Witch, hasn't it? Conjuring's good. Let's see. It Chapter 1. Well, I'll be. I suppose it's highest grossing, not highest profit. I think that's where I got myself wobbled. The Science of Scare project invited 250 victims to watch 40 horror movies and measure their BPM to calculate the scariest horror movie, according to Science. Which 2020 movie took the top spot? Now, I have a little bit of an issue with these things, in that, do they pick people that have never watched these horror movies? I want to know who they're using, because if somebody's seen a horror movie, they're not going to get the same BPM out of it that they would have done if they'd never seen it. Do you know what I mean? So this would be my argument, is, are they showing people these horror movies first time? That would be my argument. 2020, so that's 3 years ago. Oh, it's not going to be something like the Babadook, is it? Or is that older than that? I didn't get the Babadook. Didn't get me at all. Let's have a look. Host. Now you see, I'm thinking The Host, which is a different thing, isn't it? Host movie. Oh, Seance via Zoom. I've wanted to see this. Oh, I should have to watch that. Let me write it down. Host. Okay. Name the horror movie trivia questions and answers. Round 3. Provide a brief description of a movie and a famous quote or a particularly iconic scene. Your job is to guess the title. This may be a round to play with the lights on as your memory flicks back on some of the scariest things it has witnessed. Mofo. Oh no, hang on, have I seen The Host? No, I've seen one where friends are chatting to each other. Which is that one? I don't think that's Host, though. I'm probably going to end up being really disappointed and discover that, that was the one. They're not having a seance, they're just friends chatting and they keep seeing others being killed while they're chatting.
Well,
I'm supposed to be
there.
playing Barbie. But I'm going to be honest with you, I'm running a bit of a headache here, so I'm kind of thinking I might just... carry on doing some quizzes and then maybe just have a bit of an early night if you don't mind, guys. But yeah, I was supposed to be doing Barbie today. I will pick up Barbie later. But if I'm going to be up for doing extreme violence tomorrow, I may need to put my feet up for a bit longer. Okay, are we ready, guys? We need to get... In which movie do we see high school girl Drew Barrymore get increasingly threatening phone calls? Do 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 diddle do boom. I reckon Scream. Even Tibbles knows this one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm just feeling the lights really get into my eyes now, so I'm just sort of thinking I'm not going to be fit for doing another 2 hours playing, so let's just have a bit of fun and then wrap up for the evening, eh? At least we've got to have some fun hanging out together, haven't we? And I got my flappy ears on, which aren't quite as flappy because I don't want to jangle my head too much. Okay, I probably should check. Yes, Scream. A family's tranquil beach vacation turns into bedlam when their doppelgangers emerge and start to terrorise them. I don't know. Is that Us? I must get round to watching Us. This horror movie is based on an FBI agent, Jodie Foster, trying to use a serial killer cannibal, Anthony Hopkins, with a doctorate, to help catch another serial killer. What a strange... I think we all know which one this is. Correct. If you had learned just a little from me, you would not beg to live. Oh. If you had learned just a little from me, you would not beg to live. I was wondering if it was Saw. Let's see. Candyman. I haven't watched Candyman in donkeys. The original's really good. I've not seen the recent one. Name the movie that saw a young blonde-haired gal make contact with the undead via a TV screen. Love this movie! Again, perhaps I was too young when I first saw this. No. Although the TV screen is a little bit of a misleader because it's not the main focus of the show, but it is the main focus of the advertising afterwards. It is Poltergeist. The Ring does have the TV aspect as well, so I get where you're coming from. A young girl is possessed by a mysterious entity, and her mother seeks the help of 2 priests to save her. Actually, the one thing about German words is they do tend to be quite as they are. You just need to know the German word, don't you? The Exorcist, I agree. And we is read. The following quote is said throughout which horror movie franchise? Do you want to play a game? Do you want to play a game? Oh, so it's not War Games then? That's really showing my age. Yay, Saw. Okay then, horror movies are designed terrifying on screen, but sometimes what is happening behind the scenes can be even more frightening. This is certainly true for the following horror movies. If you've ever been told that fact is stranger than fiction, you're about to see just how true this is in my round of horror movie trivia. What did several cast and crew members demand to be removed from their hotel room during the filming of The Exorcism of Emily Rose? I think this was like radios or alarm clocks, you know, like the electronic ones that pop on and off. You reckon crosses, Simp? Any other suggestions? I'm sure in The Exorcism of Emily Rose there is a side story about an alarm going off at certain times from one of the researchers. Oh, Simp! None of us do, darling. Radios which should apparently come on intermittently playing the Pearl Jam song Alive. Creepy. An actress in which movie refused to take home the script or read it at night because she said it paralysed her with fear. She also said that on one occasion she opened her laptop to find 3 slashes across the screen that hadn't previously been there. Oh. I don't know. Excuse me. I'll move that out of the way, but it says Halloween sales, so it might have some horror hits in there. I don't know that one. Does anybody know? You see, I was thinking... Oh, excellent! Oh, brilliant! Excellent. Unless Freddie lost a finger. You see, I was going to say The Exorcist, but I doubt she'd have had a laptop. That was made in the 70s, wasn't it? Let's see. So, an actress in which movie refused to take home the script or read it at night because she said it paralysed her with fear. She also said that on one occasion she opened her laptop to find 3 slashes across the screen that hadn't previously been there. I really don't know this, guys. I really don't. So let's just go in. Let's say Paranormal Activity. Oh my goodness, The Conjuring! Oh wow! Okay. What killed... I know the answer to this. Sorry. What killed 3 actors while filming a scene for The Twilight Zone? This is creepy as it was foreseen by a lead actor who took out life insurance for this movie and had been drawn mistakenly by the movie's concept artist. This is Lello, which is vanilla or ginger. Does anybody know? It is a helicopter. A helicopter crashed into the lake thing, and the lead actor and 2 children, he was supposed to be rushing out of the way to save their lives, all got decapitated by the blades of the helicopter. Yeah. Okay then. Oh, and directed by the guy who directed Trading Places and gosh, so many films. Coming to America and all of these films he did. And he was one of the people that was actually sued about it. Landis, he also did the video for Thriller, John Landis. Fascinating read, but there is footage out there. You can't really see anything, but it's still out there. But yeah, but to read up about the whole thing is fascinating. Okay then, on which movie set did a real dead body wash up on location and several actors complained of waking up at 3:15 a.m? Oh, I know which one this was. I know what this one is. What do you reckon, guys? What are your shout-outs? I think it's the Amityville Horror. Yay! Which 1982 movie had 2 on-screen siblings sadly die in unrelated incidents during the filming? Oh, how sad! 1982. Yeah, it's all well and good, Simp, but ask me where the fuck I left my breakfast from this morning. It's in my belly. It's a joke. But yeah, I have crap tons of fuck off knowledge. Cannot remember a darn thing about the most basic stuff. It's ridiculous. It's the only reason why I have been scholastically successful is that I can retain random knowledge, but don't expect me to put it to practical use. Also, I've been obsessed with movies my entire life. I don't know the answer to this one. I do remember weird things, random things. And like, I was really good at maths to a certain degree, as long as the process was explained to me. But I have struggled my entire life with my 6 times tables, and the only reason I ever got it in the end is because I became a scheduler in a job I was doing in a call centre, and I had to be able to schedule things by hour. And so, of course, you got to learn your 6 times table quite quickly then, because I had something to apply it to, I suppose. I don't know what this 1982 movie is. I keep thinking, is it something like The Shining? But is that 82? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Oh, Poltergeist. Now, I've heard of lots and lots of spooky dooky stuff to do with the poltergeist and supposed ookiness, but I'm not entirely sure I remember about 2 on-screen siblings dying. Very sad, though. In which movie did 9 people associated with it die and the entire set burn down for no apparent reason? Is that The Exorcist? There's no point keeping it in your head, Harb. You need to write it down. Shunny Jim. Shunny Jim. Oh, I'm sorry, Simp. It is The Exorcist. I mean, some of them you sort of say, 9 people associated died. And you're just sort of like, yeah, but of the 9 people associated with it that died, 3 died 4 months after they finished doing it because of heart-related issues or long-term illness. Or so. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes these things are built up to be more than they really are. And when you actually break it down, there are fairly logical steps to be seen. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. Okay then, finally, a crew member of what occupation murdered an actress on the set of Psycho, supposedly to impress Alfred Hitchcock? Ooh. I have not heard of this. I reckon they were in woodwork, though. Carpenter. 9 people, one was The Exorcist. These are all horror movies, Harb. Seamstress. Ooh. It doesn't say a man or a woman. Let's have a look. Handyman. Well, very handy, in fact. So, more horror movie trivia, but these are videos. Ooh. Let's have a look. Oh, what a pity. Ended up ending on quite a gloomy do, didn't it? Oh, never mind, darlings. So, my loves, I am feeling quite heady. I'm not going to lie. So, I am going to float off. I'm going to put my legs up, rest this achy leg of mine. And, yeah, I'm just going to chill. No, Greg's not home yet. It's been a bit hectic at work. He's had a bad day. As always, he's the bad news boy. If things get to him and they're not working, he's the one that's got to pass on the bad news. And I think he's had a day where there's been a lot of stuff that's not worked. I've just got my foot stuck in my paper shredder. Yeah, I'm going to feed the dogs as well. Oh, God. Oh, my.
Oh, you tit.
I think it's just as well I'm going to go and relax now. Have a lovely evening, my darlings. Sorry to cut it short, but at least we got to have some fun and a wonder at trivia
Fuck
knowledge.
you. Fuck you right in the ear.
Fuck all of you right in the ear. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon and evening. Whatever it is you're going to do until we meet again, have all the funs. Go out there and spread the love. Find somebody fun to spend a couple of hours with. See you all later, darlings. Mwah. Love you all. Nighty night.